Hey, what's good, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. Centuries ago, individuals struggling with gender confusion were often viewed through a lens of compassion mixed with caution, placed in asylums to protect both them and society. So, what shifted our understanding? Why this urgent push today, touching everything from our schools to our social feeds? Today, let's thoughtfully explore the origins of transgender ideology, its historical roots, the influences behind it, and who truly stands to gain. If this resonates with your concerns, give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments with "What's your take on this history?" and subscribe for more balanced discussions. Let's uncover the story together. The concept of transgenderism as we experience it now, it's a relatively recent development. In ancient times, certain cultural roles existed, but they weren't about personal identity in the way we see today. In India, hijras served as a third gender, offering blessings or warnings in community rituals. Native American two-spirit individuals embodied both male and female spirits, fulfilling spiritual and healing roles. In Rome, galley priests dedicated to Cybele would undergo castration and adopt feminine attire for religious ceremonies. These were deeply tied to tradition and spirituality. Society recognized them as distinct categories, without the narrative of being trapped in the wrong body. It's a far cry from the personal, medicalized approach of our time. One early glimpse into shifting norms comes from Elagabalus, Roman emperor from 218 to 222 AD, during a period of growing instability in the empire. He was known to wear women's clothing, insist on being called a lady, and even seek out physicians for procedures to change his form. He frequented brothels, engaging in prostitution and competing with others there, and married a man named Heracles, delighting in titles like wife or mistress. He appointed lovers to high positions based on their physical appeal. This behavior stirred deep religious and social unrest, ultimately leading to his assassination. Was it a bold expression or a sign of deeper societal unraveling? It's worth reflecting on.
Christianity brought a clarifying light, emphasizing the God-given distinctions between male and female, providing a stable foundation for identity and purpose. In the medieval era, the Church guided society toward embracing these biological realities with dignity. By the early 1800s in Europe, cases of gender dysphoria appeared in asylums, where they were treated as symptoms of mental health challenges, like hysteria, epilepsy, or behavioral issues, often with therapies aimed at understanding and healing. A pivotal moment arrived in 1919. Magnus Hirschfeld, a gay Jewish doctor, established the world's first gender clinic in Weimar, Germany, leading to a notable increase in such cases. He performed early surgeries, altering the bodies of patients with mental health struggles, and reportedly kept preserved specimens as part of his research. He framed this work as scientific progress in sexology, but it coincided with Weimar Berlin's turbulent era of economic hardship and rising vice, including widespread prostitution that affected vulnerable people, even families and youth. Hirschfeld supported reforms that included lowering age of consent laws and promoting sexual openness, sometimes in ways that raised concerns about exploitation among the young and impoverished. In 1928, he collaborated with prominent German rabbis to launch the World League of Sexual Reform, producing thousands of books that advocated for homosexuality and broader sexual freedoms. This was seen by some as an overreach, bending science to challenge traditional biology, and spread these ideas internationally. The rise of the Austrian painter and his nationalist movement viewed the clinic as a source of moral erosion, a threat to Germany's cultural fabric. In 1933, they raided the facility, burned its library of over 20,000 volumes, and closed it down. Fast forward to 2014, when Time magazine declared a transgender tipping point, sparking a wave of visibility in media, from TV series to social media stars. On TikTok, the hashtag trans has surpassed 27.2 billion views, often reaching impressionable teenagers during vulnerable moments. But there's a growing chorus of voices from detransitioners, like Garrett, who pursued hormone therapy and surgery only to deeply regret it, feeling rushed without adequate mental health support. Grace Ladinsky-Smith began hormones at 17 and underwent surgery, later detransitioning after realizing, my gender dysphoria, which I had taken as proof that I was truly meant to live as male, turned out to stem from other mental health issues. These personal stories serve as poignant reminders, yet the momentum continues unabated. One has to wonder, why the insistence? Let's be honest, this isn't simply about kindness or inclusion. It's a profound cultural shift. What was once understood as a mental health matter is now positioned as a celebrated norm. And who benefits? It seems the powerful few. When we blur the foundational truths of male and female, we risk undermining the nuclear family, the most reliable structure for raising secure, independent children. It leaves people adrift, questioning their very essence, turning them into isolated consumers reliant on external validation. This isn't happenstance. It's a strategic erosion of our shared human foundations. Behind the scenes, institutions like the CIA, through U.S. aid and affiliated NGOs, have invested heavily in promoting LGBTQ programs worldwide, from Latin America to Asia, framed as advancing human rights. While well-intentioned on the surface, it often disrupts long-standing cultural norms, contributing to declining family structures and birth rates. They appear to favor a world of adaptable individuals over resilient communities. By weakening the family, we weaken the greatest safeguard against overreach. The signs of Western society's strain are all around us, growing clearer each year. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share with your friends as well. Bye.